We invite back to the stage, please, the Right Honorable Adrienne Clarkson. We're working you tonight. We're working you tonight. Yeah, I think it's going to stick. Yeah. Hashtag the big A. Yeah, that's it. You get right on that, eh, Abra? Get that Instagram thing going.
Can you see that?
I was hoping we could bring that up. Actually, this is my big number. Well, that's good. We're lost. I haven't memorized it before the tour yet, but by the time the tour gets going, I'll have it memorized. Lost up in no man's land.
Marten, Hartwell story. They were lost up in no man's land. Marten, Hartwell story. Marten, Hartwell story.
On November the 8th of 72, north of the Arctic Circle, a plane took off from Cambridge Bay, and the pilot's name was Hartwell. He had to make it to Yellowknife, although the night was storming, to save the lives of an Eskimo boy and a pregnant Eskimo woman. They were lost up in no man's land in the Northwest Territories. They were lost up in no man's land, a Marten Hartwell story. Marten Hartwell story. Oh, Mr. Hartwell, said the nurse, I pray that you will guide us to save the woman with her child and the boy with appendicitis. But the wind it blew, the storm it grew, the signal of can't wait up. They missed by miles and flying wild, they crashed beside Lake Hoda. They were lost up in no man's land in the Northwest Territories. They were lost up in no man's land. The Marten Hartwell story. The Marten Hartwell story. Now Judy Hill, the federal nurse, she never lived to waken. The life of the mother and her child were both soon after taken. But the pilot woke to find himself and the Eskimo boy were living, left in pain beside the plane to search the skies of heaven. They were lost up in no man's land in Northwest Territories. They were lost up in no man's land. The Marten Hartwell story. The Marten Hartwell story. Day by day the pilot lay with both his ankles broken, and it took the lad everything he had to keep the fire stoking. While in the sky too far away the rescue team were seeking a signal wave that can be traced, the Hartwell's radio beacon. They were lost up in no man's land, the Northwest Territories. They were lost up in no man's land. The Marten Hartwell story. The Marten Hartwell story. After 19 days, the aerial search was said to be completed, till someone cried, they're still alive, the search must be repeated. The day the beat was finally heard was a day we'll all remember. A man was found safe and sound on the 9th day of December. They were lost up in no man's land, the Northwest Territories. They were lost up in no man's land, the Marten Hartwell story. The Marten Hartwell story. Hartwell said he should have died at 15 below zero, and the reason Hartwell did survive, the boy had died a hero. He brought me food, I couldn't move, and he himself grew feeble. Yes, Davy Kutuk died a saint and a credit to his people. Davy Kutuk died a saint and a credit to his people. They were lost up in no man's land in the Northwest Territories. They were lost up in no man's land. Hartwell story. The Marten Hartwell story.
Let's end it with a hockey. No, let's do Boone and Mookie and then the hockey stuff. Again, thank you so much for being such a sport. And it's been so fun. I get to call her every once in a while. We get to chat when she's not away. And it's the busiest person I know. It's just not right. How can you be so busy? Where do you get the energy? And she's flying to New York first thing in the morning.